It is Monday morning, and welcome to the Now Morning Show, everybody. We do hope you have had a great weekend so far. Cameraman, things happen. But we just want to wish you a very great morning, and you're in the right place to be at this time of morning. And I'm here with my two good friends, Natalie and Rokas. Rokas is set up in a whole new spot.
I move.
Yes.
I can't take all you on that side no more. Move.
Yes. Well, and until listen, stop calling about me throwing my head around it.
No, you had to throw your head so.
Yeah, well, it's not a throw, it's just
you see.
A slight turn. A slight turn.
Right? A gaze.
So.
A gaze over yonder.
Morning, Carrie.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rokas.
Good morning, Natalie.
Oh. How you doing?
She was looking for the good morning, sunshine. Huh? Good morning, sunshine.
Oh,
You're not in your bright yellow dress today, no, so
I know, but oh God, I just like the sunshine.
This early morning,
bright me up.
Rokas.
No, it's all right. You don't worry. When I start throwing out my thing, and he does be over there like, let us go to a break. Don't worry.
Well, sometimes you'll have me completely at a loss for words, so I just sit down and be quiet.
Yeah.
That's fair. What a weekend, guys.
Yes.
What a weekend it was. A couple of people celebrated their birthdays over the weekend. Mr. Shaq was on Friday, so did Etienne Charles celebrated his birthday over the weekend as well. And he actually had a live show. I think it was somewhere in the States, and he streamed it live, and people could have been a part of it and enjoy. So happy belated birthday goes out to Etienne Charles.
Yeah.
And also the Olympics, of course, has been on this weekend. You see TNT, we had a couple events that we participated in. And this morning, actually, Brian Lewis, the president of TTOC, is going to be joining us live from Tokyo, Japan. Good morning, Mr. Lewis.
Good morning.
Good evening, Japan time. Right? It's 7.
Of course.
7 p.m. here. 7 p.m. in Japan.
Nice.
Good morning to you, Natalie, Rokas, and Carrie, and the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you so much for joining us, Brian. So we just wanted you to bring us up to date as to what happened over the last 2 days or so.
Well,
what events we took part in, how we participated.
It's been absolutely good in the sense that the games got going on Friday, and it was wonderful seeing all the countries, especially Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, the Caribbean, absolutely. So the games got going in Trinidad and Tobago case. We had Kellyanne Batiste creating history, good history, being the first female flag bearer. And also, she really gave it all she could. I mean, she was very distraught and emotional. Of course, she felt she had let people down, but she accepted personal responsibility, which is not something I see athletes do. They always look for people to blame or someone to blame, but she didn't. She admitted that she panicked, and she, like panicking, what she said, her legs blew up. So those who compete in cycling and sports will know that means that, when you, like, if you went out too hard at anything, you will blow up. It's called blow up. So she accepted that, and she said that she looks forward to learning from it and and will take on board the experience of 2024, which is always good. Self-compassion is important when you deal with failures and disappointment.
Indeed.
We had Aaron Prince, the boxer, fighting last night. He's out. So the show, we go on. That's sports. You deal with what you have to deal with and you move on. It's a COVID environment. It is not likely to have no infections that's happening here. It's just a matter of putting in place the protocols and moving ahead.
Right, and Brian, I know one of the concerns over there is heat and how athletes are dealing with it. So could you just tell us how our athletes have adjusted to the temperatures?
Well, even if you didn't adjust, they have to adjust. So it's hot, it's humid. In addition, there's a weather forecast for a storm or whatever they call it, typhoon coming in. Some of the events, in particular, that like sailing and these events may be impacted. So, between COVID, between the heat and humidity, because July and August is the hottest period in Japan. The last time they had a Summer Olympic Games in 1964, it was scheduled for October, which is possibly the most ideal weather. So it's a lot you have to deal with, but at the end of the day, that's what we signed up for when you sign up to be at an elite level, a high performance level, the Olympic level, and professional level.
But Brian, with how things,
whether it's raining or not, you have to come out to work.
With how things have started, what's the mood in the camp at this time?
The mood in the camp is what it is. You know, we have to deal with what it is, and you have to try to stay focused and not be distracted. There is enough things to distract you. Not everything is ideal. It could be, there are people who bags got lost. That has nothing to do with the TTUC or the airline, and it may have the equipment that they needed to use. It's a matter of adjusting. It's a reality. So the mood in the camp is that people understand that they have to stay focused. If there is need for that support, we have Alexandra Wilton, sports psychologist, who has offered pro bono, and she is available virtual. We're also fortunate in that amongst the track and field coaches is Dr. Ian Hippolin, one of the country's foremost psychiatrists. But as I said, he's here in his capacity solely as one of the country's most highest certified coaches. So I think that, as I said, what we could control, we were focusing on control, and what we can't control, we just have to zone out.
And what's next on the agenda? Who comes up next in terms of performance?
Well, we have an ongoing thing. The sailing still, we have rowing, we have swimming. Dylan Carter is back in action. And there's the event that he actually qualified for, which is a 100-meter freestyle men. We'll have the track and field crew getting going. We have in a couple of days, we have the cyclists, the track cyclists coming in. Their event gets going in a couple of days. So, you know, it's 7 sports, 33 athletes. Those who are out, for example, Tennille Campbell, due to the COVID-19 countermeasures in place here, Tennille is already on her way to her base in Spain. The Aaron Prince will be heading out of here back to Trinidad by tomorrow. You know, so that's how it is at this level. You know, it's very cut and dry. You do what you have to do. No excuses, and then you move on.
All right. Well, we want to continue to wish the team all the best, Mr. Lewis. Thank you so much for joining us, taking some time out of your...
You're very welcome. Have a great day.
Yeah, man. You
all
as
right,
well.
you too. Say hello to all the athletes over there, and we're rooting for them, whatever it is.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the support.
Yeah, man. Take care. All right, that's Brian Lewis, the president of the TTUC over there in Tokyo, and he's just checking in, let us know how things have been going with the Olympic team. And, so far, you know, the people taking it in stride.
Yeah, the thing is, a lot of them are making their Olympic debut.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'd say it's a learning experience.
Definitely. So, you know, I was reading an article about Aisha Chow, and she was saying that when she went to Brazil the last time, it was her first Olympics, and she was like, whoa, this is a whole other level than I was even training at.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in being able to have that experience, she was able to come home and spend the next 4 years dedicated to training as hard as she learned from the other athletes
and
that she would have
doing that,
against.
having that laser focus on that.
Yeah, and I think that's what, when you're at that level, that's what he was talking about. When you're at that level, you know that that's what you come to do. So it's laser focus. You do what you need to do and go your way.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's important for all athletes to realize. If you're an aspiring athlete, you need to realize that you have to put in the work.
And you're not just competing against people around you, in your community, on your team.
It's not just
you know,
hobby.
it's I can't even imagine the type of work it takes to get to Olympic level. You know, and
you know what? So many of them got to that level. So
Exactly.
it means that they have the potential.
They put in the work.
Yeah. So you know what? If we even don't get the 23 medals, you know, by this Olympics, don't worry. I'm sure we'll get them, because remember the time when Trinidad and Tobago only had, you know, one medal,
1 or 2 people,
you know, or 2 medals. So I know that we've come a far way.
Yeah,
but we have to go to a break.
Sure.
As Ruckus does do that, let me leave you.
All right, so I guess we could take a quick break and come back with more inside the Now Morning Show. When we come back, we have the spotlight on now, so stay tuned, yeah?